Lezi ndaba zehora lokuqala sikwethulela zona bukhoma ekumkhulu le-SABC e-Auckland Park eGoli naze ezinohlonze mini nje.
Working very efficiently, the people are coming up nicely, so hopefully everything will stay as it is and we don't have any technical problems. And then I believe that if we can carry on with this pace, we'll finish up here today by taking them all out.
Luyaqhubeka uhlelo lokutakula abamba ngokungemthetho abasavaleleke emathunjini omhlaba emayini yaseSabi eMpumalanga.
Held dual citizenship, that of Poland and South Africa, from 1986 to 2017, when his South African citizenship was revoked, and now he holds only Polish citizenship.
Uhulumeni usumemezele ukuthi uYanus Walushe nowalahlwa yicala lokubulala wabengu nobhala jikelele we-SACP Chris Hani uzophindisela kwela kubo ePoland namhlanje ngemva kokudedelwa ngoshwele eminyakeni emibili edlule.
Situation, particularly in places like Gauteng, has worsened dramatically.
Umholi we-Democratic Alliance uJohnston Hazen ubambe isithangambi mayelana nesimo samanzi kuleli njengoba iGauteng kanye nezinye izifundazwe ziqhubeka nokubhekana nezingqinamba zokuhlinzeka izakhamuzi ngamanzi. Sebe izinkulungwane ezingama-24 abasubathi asebebhalisela ukubamba iqhaza ku-Comrades Marathon yangonyaka ozayo ngemva kokuthi benikezwe elinye ithuba lokubhalisela lo mjaho namhlanje. Ukuthula kube kuwembukeli ngiyakwamukela ezindabeni zehora lokuqala igama lami nginguDawud Phungula. Bukele njengamanje unobhala jikelele we-ANC ufikile Mbalula ubambe isithangame ekomkhulu laleli iqembu iLuthuli House. Ake sicoshe bukhoma inkulumo yakhe.
We however note the heavy strain and impact of this matter on the organizational brand and image and the voices of civil society for her to step aside pending a full inquiry and other legal processes and independent bodies. We believe and trust in the ability of the independent bodies to discharge their mandate and responsibilities. At the present moment, the minister is not charged and has not been found guilty by any of the institutions, may it be Chapter 9 institutions like the Public Protector and so on. And there has not been any precedent before where a person who is not charged but implicated in one or two things while serving as a minister has been forced by the rule to step aside. Step aside apply when a decision by either of the law institutions have actually been taken. So we respect those particular processes. Should the outcome of those processes give us any recommendation which may be adverse?
Izinhlaka ezahlukene ziyaqhubeka nokwenza umsebenzi oncobengayo ngokutakula abamba ngokungemthetho abavaleleke emathunjini omhlaba emayeni iSabi eMpumalanga. Kube ukuthi sekunendlela entsha nebonakala nomehluko.
Namhlanje ithimba elisebenza ngokuzikhandla ekutakuleni abamba ngokungemthetho emayini iSabi eMpumalanga batakule owe-12 amaphoyisa athi anethemba lokuthi ngeke kusaphuma izidumbu okungenani bazophuma bephila kanti indlela esetshenziswa njengamanje ibonakala yenza umsebenzi oncomekayo njengoba umsebenzi usushesha okunakuqala.
People from the mine rescue unit, they decided to change the pulley system that we were using yesterday. They made it much more efficient, and as you can see now we are using a vehicle to pull up the people instead of manpower, and it's working much faster and we are getting the people out much quicker. Also, we don't need those huge amounts of manpower that we needed yesterday and the day before to pull them out. So now it's working very efficiently, the people are coming up nicely, So hopefully everything will stay as it is and we don't have any technical problems. And then I believe that if we can carry on with this pace, we'll finish up here today by taking them all out.
Umkhuzi wamaphoyisa uGeneral Fani Masimula uthi bangaphezulu kweshumi abamba ngokungemthetho asebeboshiwe selokhu uqale umkhankaso weoperation vala umgodi. uMasimula uphinde waphawula ngezifundazwe ezimbili ezinezimayini ezingasasebenzi ezisetshenziswa ilaba abamba ngokungemthetho kodwa bebe besebenzisa amathuluzi asemthethweni.
We have the view that more needs to be done. We will still carry on with the operation. We will not stop. And we do believe that, yes, lives of communities can be saved. And we also, of course, call on the communities to assist and work with us.
Lolu hlelo kulindeleke ukuthi luphothulwe namhlanje eindabeni ze-SABC nginguNokulunga Sibisi.
Kusenjalo esifundazweni iNorthwest inyunyana yezisebenzi iGiwusa isihlabi ikhwelo lokuthi ziphinde zivulwe kabusha izimayini ezingasebenzi ngelithi-ke lokhu kuzodambisa ukuntuleka kwemisebenzi. iGiwusa ikusho lokhu njengoba uqhubeka umsebenzi wokutakula abambe emayini ngokungemthetho abasavaleleke emayini emathunjini omhlaba eStilfontein.
Njengoba iqhubeka imizamo yokutakula labo kusolwa ukuthi bamba ngokungemthetho emayini eStilfontein, umengameli wenyunyana yezisebenzi iGiwusa usephinde wahlaba ikhwelo kuhulumeni ukuba zivulwe kabusha izimayini ezindala ezingasebenzi. Le nyunyana ikholelwa ukuthi ke lokhu kuzokwakha amathuba omsebenzi.
The idea that we have to be sitting with these mines while waiting for people in Europe, China, wherever that they come from, and to decide whether they want to exploit these minerals with the cheapest labor from our enslavement is ridiculous. In my view, but is that government need to, right? Government need to seize all of those mines, right? Be able to recapitalize them and ensure that through over 2,000 of these mines, we create millions of jobs that we need.
iGiwusa iphinde yaxeka uhulumeni ngendlela asingethe ngayo izinhlelo zokuhlenga eziqhubekayo eStilfontein.
If from the beginning, instead of just chasing the family members, but rather had an operation that says you can no longer take anybody down, you can only bring people up, and they started the communication early on, that is from the 3 months ago. By now we should have everybody out of that mine.
Kusenjalo zilokhu ziphumile izincwadi ezinomuzwa wokuphelelwa yithemba kulabo abasemathunjini omhlaba.
There is no issue of entitlement here. It's the issue of people who are very desperate, who are really in need.
Akukacaci ukuthi bangaki abantu abasavaleleke emathunjini omhlaba emayini yaseStilfontein.
Kudutshulwe kwabulawa abasolwa abayisishiyagalombili eRichards Bay enyakatho nesifundazwe iKwaZulu Natal. Lokhu kwenzeke ngenkathi laba basolwa bedubulana namaphoyisa. AbakwaZidlodlo bathi kukholakala ukuthi laba basolwa bebebhekisa amabombe esikhawini lapho bebehlele khona ukugebenga isitolo esenganyelwe umuntu okufika.
8 suspects who were believed to be on their way to Esikhaweni, where they had planned to rob a shop owned by foreign national, were shot and fatally wounded in a shootout with police in Richards Bay just before midnight on Thursday, 5 December 2024. Police operationalized intelligence about the suspects and their vehicle was spotted driving along the John Ross Highway toward Richards Bay, and police intercepted them and signaled for the driver to stop. The driver ignored police lawful instruction and sped off. A high-speed vehicle chase ensued, and the suspect started firing shots toward the police. Police returned fire, and during the shootout, 8 suspects were shot and fatally wounded. The suspects, who were also linked with a recent cash-in-transit robbery which happened at the Muzingazi area, were found in possession of 3 firearms, 2 replica guns, and house-breaking implements. Investigations are underway to ascertain if the firearms are linked to any other crime scenes.
Ukuphazamisa kwamanzi kuleli into nje izakhamuzi zakuleli eseziphila ngakho. Izibalo zakamumva zango-2023 zikhombisa ukuthi isifundazwe iGauteng yisesibhekene nenkinga enkulu yamanzi. Lokhu ke kushiwo umholi weDemocratic Alliance uJohnston Hazen ngesikhathi ebambe isithangami nabezindaba emizamweni yeqembu ukubhekana nokuntuleka kwamanzi kuleli.
Umholi we-DA uJohnston Hazel uthi amaphesenti angama-36 amakhaya kuzwelonke akuphazamiseka amanzi okuphela izinsuku ezimbili engekho. Uthi-ke isimo sibi kakhulu eGauteng.
Since then, the situation, particularly in places like Gauteng, has worsened dramatically. The decline has been devastating from a province like Gauteng that used to be the second most reliable provider of water behind the Western Cape. Worsening out of rands of water continues to be lost through leaks and illegal connections. Just yesterday, there were reports that in the south of Joburg, Region G, the city loses 60 million rand a year, primarily due to illegal connections.
Uthi babhalele ikhomishana amalungelo abantu ngonyaka odlule mayelana lenkinga yamanzi kodwa kuze kube imanje abakaze baphendulwe.
Separately, we wrote to the Human Rights Commission last year around the national water crisis, and the matter was escalated to their National Legal Services Unit, but since then we've heard nothing further. One of the follow-up action steps from today will be to follow up with them and request them to now treat this with the urgency it deserves.
Ngenyanga eyedlule izakhamuzi zaseningizimu neGoli ku-Ward 56 naku-57 zazingenawo amanzi amasonto amabili kubalwa izikole kanye nezindawo ezihlala abantu abadala.
Sikubingelele sikwamukele uma ngabe usanda ngena odabeni oluphambili besibika ukuthi luyaqhubeka uhlelo lokutakula abamba ngongemthetho abasavaleleke emathunjini omhlabe emayini yaseSabi eMpumalanga. Bukela sikhumbuza ukuthi lezi ndaba zikhona ku YouTube na ku SABC Plus, ngena kuzo uzicinge ngamagama athi SABC. Abesilisa bamashela ukulwa nesihlava sodlame oloyamene nobulili eThekwini. Le mashi iholwa ingonyama yesizwe samaZulu uMisuzulu kaZwelithini, undunankulu wakwaZulu Natal kanye nongqongqoshe wezabesifazane intsha nabaphila nokukhubazeka. Ukuzwa kabanzi ngale mashi sixhumana ke nentatheli yeSABC uMlondi wakaHadebe. Mlondi, ake sikwamukele ezindabeni zasemini, ingabe laba babambi iqhaza kule mashi bafuna ukudlulisa muphi umyalezo?
Ngibingelele Daud, ngibingelele umlaleli esekhaya. Namhlanje imashi iqale laphayana eGugudlamini Park lapho kuthe wahlangana khona abantu bebekade bemasha abathi baphikisana nokuthi abantu besifazane bahlukunyezwe, ikakhulukazi njengoba isifundazwe saZulu Natal seke kwavela kaningi ukuthi isona sifundazwe sihamba phambili ekutheni abantu besifazane bahlukunyezwe, ikakhulukazi bahlukunyezwe emakhaya, isemsebenzini kanti nasemphakathini. Ingakho ke namhlanje usuku namhlanje sibone ingonyama yesizwe samaZulu uMisuzulu kaZwelithini ehlanganyele namanye ama-department akwahulumeni ukuthi bazama unxenxa abantu besilisa ukuthi ke ababe phambili ekutheni balisane nabantu besifazane kanti nokuhlukunyezwa kwabantu besifazane. Kanti sokhuluma naye lapha ubaba oqhamuka eMgungundlovu, naye sibonga kakhulu isikhathi sakhe, sacela usiphe amagama akho agcwele.
uChris wakwaMthalane endaweni yaseMgungundlovu eMaritzburg.
Baba Mthalane kafushane, into ekwenze wayingxenya le mashi ngabe yini? Ngabe mhlambe nawe kukhona la wakwabona khona uhlukunyezwa umuntu wesifazane?
Isizathu sokuba nami ngibe ingxenye yale mashi ingoba isikhuzwe omdala okuyimbubo yethu indlulamithi yamakhosi, futhi asikwazi ukuthi uma indlulamithi ikhuza bese thina siqhubeka. Thina fanele silekelele izwi layo ukuba lisabalale kubo bonke abantu. Siyazi ukuthi abantu besifazane nabantwana bahlukumezeka kangakanani. Imvamisa kuyaye kube abantu besilisa ababaseqhulwini lokuhlukumeza abantwana nabantu besifazane. Thina njengoba siyingxenye, njenganami ngiyingxenye yale mashi, ukuba ngizoziveza ukuthi angikho kulelo qeqebana labantu elibhala umlando omubi ngamadoda. Ingakho ke namhlanje ngithe angize kule mashi ekhona eholwa imbube neGoodman Foundation ukuba sizosikhuza lesihlava lesi, singagcini ngokuthi sisikhuze sila, kodwa nasemakhaya la sifika khona asifike simisane nabo, sisebenzisane futhi nabantu bomthetho ukuthi masibona kukhona ohlukunyezwayo ngandlela ziningi ahlukunyezwa ngazo, bese nathi sisukuma silekelela abantu bomthetho ukuthi labo bantu abasuke emphakathini babe sendaweni ebafanele amajele.
Sibonga kakhulu baba Sikasa.
Ngiyathokoza kakhulu.
loyo ubaba echaza kabanzi ukuthi naye ungomunye wabantu besilisa abazama ukuthi balwisane nokuhlukumezeka kwabantu besifazane ikakhulukazi lapha esifundazweni saKwaZulu-Natal. Asibuyisele izintambo ngakuwe studio sisazongena ngaphakathi silalele sizwe ukuthi ngabeke imbube yona ithini ngalomkhankaso wanamhlanje.
Lo ke bekumlondi kade bentatheli yezindaba ze-SABC eThekwini. Uhulumeni usumemezela ukuthi uYanus Wallush nowalahlwa icala lokubulala wabe ngunobhala jikelele we-SACP Chris Hani uzophindisela kwela kube ePoland namhlanje. uWallush wadedelwa ngoshwele ngozibandlela wangunyaka ka-2022 ngemva kwesinqumo senkantolo yomthetho sisekelo.
Osukwini lanamhlanje kubanjwe isithangami sabezindaba besiholo ngqongqoshe ofisini likaMengameli, ungqongqoshe wezindaba zasekhaya kanye nongqongqoshe zobulungiswa mayelana nemphumela okudedelwa ngoshelo kukaYanus Wallush owayelahlwe ngecala lokubulala unobhala jikelele we-SACP uChris Hani. uNchaveni uthi osukwini lanamhlanje bazoqinisekisa ukuthi uWallush uphelezelwa ngendlela efanele ukuya kwela kubo ePoland.
On the 7th of December 2022, and subject to parole conditions. Today, the 6th of December 2024, the parole period of Janus Wallush has come to an end in line with the Constitutional Court decision.
Ungqongqoshe zasekhaya uDokotela uLeon Schreiber naye uphinde wagcizelela ukuthi konke sekume ngemumo waphinde wabalula ukuthi le mali yokuphelezela uWallush angeke iphume kubakhokhi bentela bakuleli.
Finally, the question around costs. It was one of the very first things that I queried as well, and I'm happy to report that South African taxpayers, including Mr. Hani's widow, will not be paying for the deportation of this individual. The Polish embassy has indicated that they will do so.
Ungqongqoshe uMamaloko kubayo uphethe ngelithi uYanus Wallush uzokhululwa osukwini lanamhlanje.
Umengameli wophiko lomakadebona lwe-ANC uSinokizikalala usezwakalisa ukudumala ngesinqumo sikaMengameli uCyril Ramaphosa sokujuba kabusha uThembi Simelane kubaphathi omnyango wezokuhlaliswa kwabantu esuka emnyangweni wezokuhlunyeleliswa kwezimilo. Lokhu njengoba esabhekene nezinsolo ezibandakanya ibhanga eselafadabala iVBS.
Well, the president should have put her on leave until this matter has been resolved, because what is happening now damages and it dents the image of the organization. It's an organization that we are much more concerned about. And even an individual has been found wanting or she's been found wanting, that individual must gladly step aside and let her case be dealt with. Because it's not about her. She's been elected by a community, by society, to represent them. Now, if the community and society sees these allegations coming up, and it means that they are saying that we're not serious about corruption, about dealing with corruption. And the Constitution makes it very clear that the president has to deal decisively with those who are implicated in corruption.
Owengamele ezokuthutha e-Eastern Cape uXolile Nqatha kanye ne-Eastern Cape Liquor Board bethula umkhankaso okuhloswe ngawo ukuqinisa ezokuqapha noma ke ezokuphepha ngesikhathi samaholide asehlobo eGqeberha.
We're going to work together to ensure that our roads are safe and people arrive alive over this period. And with this kind of coordination, we would want to build on what we have achieved in the last season, where our province surpassed the national target of the reduction of road fatalities. And we want to do more of that to save lives and to ensure that the rules of the road are complied with by all citizens. We urge citizens to cooperate and please be patient with us as we're going to be doing all these stop and search, roadblocks and unannounced operations and the raids. That is going to be intensified. And we're not going to be negotiating the law, we're going to be enforcing the law.
Bukele kwezingena manje ilungu eliphezulu leqembu umkhonto wesizwe uKhanali Mdletshe usedlule emhlabeni ngemva kwengozi yemoto eyenzeke enyakatho yesifundazwe kwaZulu Natal. Phambilini uMdletshe wayengunobhala jikelele weNational Freedom Party. Bukele ke zagoqa izindaba zehora lokuqala sizobuya nezinye izindaba uma libumbana ihora lesikhombisa. Usale kahle.